How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got another automotive news video, and today, before we actually get into the video, I did just want to remind you guys, if you aren't subscribed, definitely be sure to subscribe down below and leave a like on this video and all that stuff. It helps me out a lot as a smaller YouTuber. But getting right into it, today I want to talk about the brand new 2023, I believe, Rolls Royce Spectre, and this is actually going to be the very first fully electric, fully production Rolls Royce that's going to be hitting the market in late 2023. So it's either going to be a 2023 model or a 2024 model. We don't really know right now. Unfortunately, there hasn't really been a lot of information that's out on this car, but I'm going to be looking at an article actually put out by Car and Driver. So first off, looking at the Car and Driver article, you can see the title: the Rolls Royce Spectre first electric Rolls will be out in late 2023, and it is going to be a two-door coupe. And in this article, as well as the Motor Trend article, it does have some screenshots of the actual reveal. Unfortunately, we don't have any real true video of this car yet. A lot of it is kind of secretive and it hasn't really been revealed, but it looks like it's something that is definitely going to replicate the style of the modern day of Rolls-Royce Phantom. And of course, this is going to be aligned with the other announcement that Rolls-Royce basically said that their entire lineup should be electric by 2030. And kind of just pausing and looking away from this article now, one thing that I do have to say, and if you've been subscribed to my channel, you know I'm pretty critical of electric vehicles. To be honest with you guys, I don't really like them. I know it's the future, and I know a lot of manufacturers are investing in it, but I still love my internal combustion engine vehicles. And quite frankly, a lot of car enthusiast brands, to me, it just doesn't make sense to be moving their entire inventory over to electric vehicles. Something that I talked about in the video that I made about Lamborghini announcing that they want to be either fully electric or fully hybrid by 2026, I think. But with that being said, Rolls-Royce is honestly probably the first brand that I've really thought about that to me, it makes perfect sense. I mean, Rolls-Royce has always been about being quiet, being luxurious, and just being a smooth car, while also having a bunch of power and a decent amount of performance for something that is pretty much just a land yacht on wheels. But the brands such as Rolls-Royce and Bentley, I can 100% get behind them making electric vehicles, because again, their main target audience as well as people that are trying to basically get a very just luxurious experience out of being on the road. And oftentimes a lot of the owners of these vehicles have their own drivers or their own chauffeurs that they hire, and they don't even drive the damn thing. So knowing that, I think that it is a honestly very, very intelligent decision by Rolls-Royce to commit to having their entire lineup by 2030 be fully powered by electricity, because even the modern day V8s and the bigger engines that they have in the cars, they're extremely muffled from factory, and they're quiet cars to begin with. And even though, again, they have all that power, they're not really that focused on performance. And also, in addition to the different points that I just made, Rolls-Royce has actually been a brand that has been interested in electrifying their fleet for some time now. As you can see in this article, it does briefly state the 102EX concept that was based on, I believe, the 2011 Phantom, and that was a fully electric Phantom. And then the more kind of radical looking 103EX concept, which was actually introduced in 2016, 5 years later after the 102. And pulling up just an image on Google Images right now, you could see the 103 concept. I mean, it was a actual rolling car, which is kind of unbelievable, because looking at this picture, it just looks just fake. It looks cool, but it's just a very, very weird looking car. But needless to say, that was another EV concept that Rolls-Royce was working on. Obviously, the 102 and the 103 EXs were both not production vehicles, so this Spectre is going to be the first actual fully production electric vehicle by Rolls-Royce. And of course, this article does go into state, like I said previously, that they said that their entire fleet will be fully electric by 2030. And also, these are some more screenshots of the kind of reveal video of it out. And the wheels do honestly look a little bit odd as well as futuristic, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm sure that the car isn't just going to look like a normal modern day Phantom. It's probably going to have a lot more futuristic styling implemented in the final product. And pretty much the only thing now is that it's basically going to be sitting on the same exact platform as the Phantom, Cullinan, and Ghost. The article does state this, but there's really no other real details about the physical car that we know of. And then even moving on to the Motor Trend article, I found this one to be a little bit more informative about the actual reveal. And like always, I will leave a link to the articles used down in the description below, as well as the actual official release from Rolls Royce on their YouTube channel. And this article does go on to explain why, again, like I previously said, if you spend any time in modern day electric vehicles, they're really not just the future of luxury vehicles. I think they're just the future of cars in general, which again, quite unfortunate for us car enthusiasts, but they're especially like made for the luxury vehicle market, because those people, they like the power and the instant torque that might come from the car, but they also like a nice, smooth, silent, and forgiving ride, which is obviously something that you aren't going to get from something like a Hellcat or, you know, anything in like that market compared to the luxury car market. So honestly, the idea of a fully electric production Rolls Royce honestly seems like just a match made in heaven. And I definitely do think that they're going to sell a hell of a lot of these Spectres when they actually do come out. Now, this is actually the official Rolls Royce fully electric, the Spectre announcement on their YouTube channel. But I did just want to show you guys this little part of the video where the gentleman on here basically again goes on to explain how Rolls-Royce has been considering making electric cars for some time now.
At Rolls-Royce, we have been experimenting with an electric powertrain for some time. In 2011, we revealed 102X, a fully operational all-electric Phantom. We followed this in 2016 with our fully electric 103AX, which represented our vision.
Yeah, you can see that the one they came out with in 2016 just, I mean, it looks cool, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it just looks absolutely absurd. So the Spectre is hopefully going to be a little bit more in line with the modern day Phantom.
Over the past decade, I have been repeatedly asked, when will Rolls-Royce go electric? And when will you produce your first electric car? I answered with an unambiguous promise. I said Rolls-Royce will go electric starting this decade. We are making very good progress. I said we will go electric this decade, and that will happen, promised.
Also, on a side note, I do kind of find it hilarious how this guy says decade, but whatever. But anyways, again, like you saw there, Rolls-Royce has had this goal for some time now, which is kind of surprising to me because me personally, I don't really know that much about Rolls-Royce just as a brand, but it is cool to see them actually take this step into the future and actually announce the first, again, fully production electric Rolls-Royce. I'm also interested to see what their competitors do, either Bentley, Maybach, you know, other high-end luxury cars, to see if they're actually going to announce a fully electric version in response to the Rolls-Royce Spectre. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this new Rolls-Royce Spectre down in the comments below. Again, unfortunately, we don't have a lot of footage or pictures of it really yet, and we don't exactly know what it's going to look like right now. But let me know if you guys think this is a good or a bad move from Rolls-Royce. Personally, I think it's going to be great for them because, again, that market, it just fits so damn well. But like always, guys, thank you for all the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.